Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful beings. There we go. That should work. We trust you're all well. Hello, everybody. Please let us know if you can hear us and if you can see us. Hello, Rosarian. Hello, Rosarian. Hello, Henry. Hello, Monica. Hello, Ranoka. Ranoka, hello. We are still going to send you the recording, beautiful Ranoka. We have just been having quite a busy weekend, but we shall send you the recording as promised sometime this week. We'll send you an email when it's done. Hello, Ina. Hello, Jason. Yay, thank you. It's one of my favorite tops. It used to used to be a long sleeve situation, but then I've worn it so long, got very loose and very baggy. So I ended up just cutting up the arm so that I can still wear it around and enjoy it. I'm going to put the mic elsewhere. Just give us a moment. We're just going to adjust the mic. There we go. Just less everywhere else. Thank you, at my ease, at our ease. Thank you. Hello, Crystal. Hello, beautiful beings. Hello, beautiful beings. Yes, very beautiful. Hello, Christine. Hello, everyone. Thank you. We do love wearing grey. It's a very soothing color for us. Very gentle and soothing. Okay, everyone. Let us see. We trust you're all well. What beautiful energies we're having at this time. A lot of energies, a lot of dynamic change, everyone. A lot of shifts. And you are all asked to be present, to be patient, and to trust the process as we now really become more and more aligned to your destiny, your sacred path, your destined frequency, and your beautiful, your sacred path, your destiny, the truth of you manifesting, and the beautiful frequency that you are now birthing onto this earth plane. And we are so beautifully, how can we say this? It's been such an interesting experiencing of everything. We have been feeling the energies become clearer. We are feeling the timeline shifts between the timelines of old and the new. And so some of you might be feeling that too, where you are feeling yourself shift between one timeline and the other as you're now really coming into more of your true energy. So anything in between that needs to be resolved and cleared, you will be experiencing. So just respond. That is the biggest message we are receiving, and we have been receiving, is that whatever is happening through your experience, whatever you are feeling, experiencing, whatever is manifesting, for you to not react from your human perspective, but rather to respond from your source energy. The human energy is evolving. You are shifting and evolving, and you are awakening a new way of being human, a new way of human consciousness. In the physical, there's a whole new way of being, a new structure, new rules. This is going to be an age of new energy, new ways of being, new rules, new laws, new legislature. Things are just going to shift quite dramatically and quite powerfully and profoundly. breaking a lot of old cycles to allow a newness of being. And so the more you are just allowing yourself to step into the unknown, yes, honoring your physical by enjoying and embracing your beautiful avatar and the beautiful experiences you're having around, yet allowing yourself to anchor it through your source, being within source, and then experiencing the physical. No longer putting your spiritual, your source frequencies as an afterthought, but allowing your spiritual source inner world to be your primary frequency, and then allowing this physical, beautiful experience to manifest from it. And the more you do so, especially this year with the 2025 energies, as we have um, uploaded, and as you have seen on the tarot, for those of you who follow us on the Kemet Oracle, a lot of the energies have shifted in January, setting the tone, really aligning to your truth, allowing yourself the freedom of you, releasing the negative spaces, releasing the energies that no longer align. And the more you are within your source space, and the more you create from this place of authentic clarity and truth, you're going to find that the universe takes care of your year for you. Everything literally unfolds for you. This is not a year of action, action, action to really produce. This is a year of you being in your source energy and witnessing everything take the shape. The only time things will be a little bit strange or difficult to process is if you're forcing something, forcing a situation. If anything you're doing is based from fear, okay? So if you're doing anything from fear, hello, beautiful Ajna, anything from fear, from anxiety, from frustration, from desperation, if the origin of your actioning is based fear, desperation, anything in the old ways, the old energies, then you will not experience the harmony which is yours. So only do that which feels good, only partake in that which is inspired through joy and through curiosity, through, oh, that feels like something to do. But if it's, oh no, I have to do this because if I don't do this, then what am I going to do? That does not assist you, because that is a desperation, that is from a lack perspective, as opposed to, okay, well, this feels like an interesting place to be. Let me try do this. Let's see what happens there. Should it just be pure innocence, pure curiosity? You will have an interesting experiencing of self. And of course, when you just allow the experience to be an experience, not reacting to it, but rather allowing it to manifest, clearly showing you who and what you are and where you are at this time, learning about that experience, and then allowing yourself to embody and to fully enjoy and to fully be. And interesting, just going to share a bit of a life story from us. So for the last weekend, we were away at a music festival, and the weekend before that, we had just gone on a Saturday to a smaller music festival. We haven't been to music festivals in a very long time. And we do enjoy our psytrance energy. We find it very grounding. We found the frequencies very aligning. We've definitely, the trance scene here in the forests and the trees in Cape Town was a huge, huge shift in our awakening process. For we felt free. It allowed us to reprogram everything on a cellular level, being out there with all the beautiful communities of love, and the intention being to raise the frequency in such a high capacity. The last festival we went to was Origin, and literally the creators have created a crystal grid that the whole festival is within this grid point. They've worked and invested so much in the land, in the farm area, to ensure that it's really just the highest vibrational space for the event every year. So it's interesting once you go into the research and see the venues and see what thought process have gone into this energy and why it's such a sacred event, even though it's just a huge party in the middle of the forest, in the middle of a beautiful landscape, really. And when we gone to the one the weekend before, Sanctum, a beautiful energy, we remember all we wanted to do was dance. We don't know if we told the story, but we're going to tell it again. All we wanted to do was dance. That was our main thing. We just want to dance. We haven't just danced. We haven't just been in the middle of the dance floor dancing, not thinking, not weaving, not activating, not grounding, not lifting, not shifting, not shaping, just dancing. We just want to dance. And we found ourselves enjoying the music, really dancing, and yet we were not cognitively thinking of what we were going to do or that we need to do some weaving. Yet weavings just happened organically. And we felt ourselves feeling, oh, go over here and do this work, we'll go over there and do this work, we'll go over here and do this work, we'll go over there and do this work, and over here and over here and over there and over here and over. And we felt ourselves just going and weaving and integrating and weaving and shaping and weaving and fixing and weaving, all these beautiful things, which we understand, yes, was definitely destined. And the beautiful other beings who were with us could see the work we were doing and how it was assisting at the time. And before, when we had gone to festivals, especially when we were awakening as Lasala into Velastri, that was basically what would happen. We would be there, and then we would find ourselves drift and weave, and we would be able to really pick up on energies, and it was never a forced thing. For not every moment is a healing moment. It was very intuitive. And this time again, everything felt very organic. Nothing felt forced. We were happy to dance. We were happy to weave. And yet, when we finished the event, we felt a little bit strange. We're like, as much as that is generally what we are and what we do, that didn't feel, I don't know, Source, something felt a little bit off. And again, we're like, okay, let's not be human and react about this. Let's respond. Why? Let's understand this as Source. Why did it feel off? We just wanted to dance, just wanted to be, because we remember seeing certain people on the dance floor and they had their eyes closed and they were there all night long just being. There was no distraction. Like, that's where we want to be, just in that focus. Yes, we know there's so much work we're doing for the collective, yet I just want to be. And Source came through saying, exactly, Kemet. You say you want to dance. Wonderful, you're going to dance. And you've done the beautiful work to release your intentional, mental, people pleasing. Your I have to heal and I have to assist everyone. That's gone too. Yet, because it's energy work or spiritual work, you've decided that still takes precedence. And you've decided that overrides everything. And you weren't aware of this until that situation. And we want to let you know, Kemet, that you have done the work to be at source, like all of you have done the work to be at source. And so Source is saying, you asked for more, we then came through. You found us along your journey, and you found more people along your journey, and before you knew it, you were able to awaken and come to your space of source. We never went out of our way to be like, hi, here we are source, and here's what needs. It was a very organic frequency. We're like, yes. So you've done this work, Kemet, and now you're here within your source frequency, and all you need to do is be. And it's time that you stop seeking those who wish to be, and rather just be. And those who seek being, well, they will find you along their path, should you be aligned to it. You be at source, and those who wish to discover source, well, they shall find you. You'll receive them. You'll receive them. You be and you receive. And we realized that also was a great shift to our receiving abundance, physical, everything else now started to open up. So then we went to Origin, which was a 3-day weekend. And it was beautiful because of the alignments and the stars. And there's another beautiful weaver that we co-create with, and they're ether. They're a beautiful frequency of ether in the light. And we had another interesting experience of them, which we'll share with you just now. We feel guided to share. And so we were there, and we had thought we we're going to meet up with them and do some stuff. But no, in Origin, we were just present. We were just being. And it was so wonderful just to be, and to be in the physical. I think there were 3,500 people there. We didn't feel any distortion. We didn't feel overwhelmed. We didn't feel anything but just joy, happiness, grounding, music, beautiful beings, so much laughter, so much play. And yes, some weavings did occur, but ever so naturally. We were never shifted from the space we were. We were never pulled or drawn away from. We were always seated. And that was so beautiful. And it was so nurturing. And that's when we realized, Because our first initial reaction when we were at Sanctum, we got into our mind, why are we feeling this? Why are we feeling this? We should be happy because we're healing. And we saw how we were getting the human perspective until we realized, let's stop being human and reacting and overanalyzing. Let's release. Let's just sit in the source energy. Let us surrender to the experience and let us confess we didn't like how that feels. Wonderful. Yes, even though we were helping and weaving, we didn't like how that feels. We admitted we're not guilty, we're not ashamed of it. We enjoy doing all of our beautiful work, and yet that did not feel good. Excellent. Now, in that space, we were able to understand why. Because we were not truly being. We were seeking those who wish to be instead of just being. And it came through another thing of, you do not need to go and spread the word, or in our case, spread the vibration. In times of old, go forth and spread the word, spread the good news. Like, there's no need for you to do anything. You just be. Let your vibration be. And in the being, you will organically, as we're doing right now, sharing our frequency vibrationally, and on our everyday experience, then just align it beautifully. So we're just sharing that small nugget in our life just to share something that was quite wonderful for us. It was quite a big breakthrough to be able just to be centered around all these beings, all these physical beings at different levels of different everything, and just be in our own energy and not feel anything or anyone other than just our presence. It was really lovely. And we made so many connections and so many reconnections. We had so many conversations. We had such a good time. And it was just such a natural flow of weaving with everything. It didn't feel like work anymore. It just felt like breathing. Another thing that happened to us, which was another, we think, a big breakthrough, was with our co-creation with this beautiful being. Their name, their frequency is Linda, and they're the ether, the light frequency. We call them, they probably are yin, the yin to our yang, and we're the yang to the yin and everything else. They're a star frequency, but in the cosmic light energy, while we're in the cosmic shadow. Yes, we're in the light. Yes, we are here in the light, shining brightly, yet we know where we weave. We weave in the unknown, in the shadow, bringing all of that through, and they are literally just bubbly, sparkly energy. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. That is who they are, and we love it. It is, and we can tell they just don't run out of energy. It's just constant. And they say they don't understand why they feel they're just constant, constant, constant. And we're like, that's because you are. You are just constant light. It's your frequency. It's just what you are. You're this constant light in human form. And that's why you're here. You're here to heal that. You're here to integrate it. You're here to awaken the unknown light, to be of source. That's constant, never ending, never tiring, just always in that pure state of being. And whenever they speak of abundance, because they feel the abundance, they see the abundance of everything in the physical, we feel the abundance of the inner, of the shadow so much, of the unknown so much, of the space we're from, we feel it. And when we were Lisala, we could feel the abundance of the physical, yet that was rewired to the external, to the detriment, to the avoidance of oneself. So Lisala, we were avoiding who we were, so we were perfectly aligned with the programming of then and the realm, the 3D realm of that energy. So we were perfectly aligned to that abundant frequency, right? But now we've shifted up to the 50, the Aquarian energy, and we're in our truth of Kemet. And the abundance here requires presence. And we're quite present, we felt. We're quite present source. We're here, we note if something takes us away and distracts us, and yet the abundance in this realm, we can't quite, we feel it, we see it, we understand what you mean, but we can't quite sit in it. And we thought, we just have to do more, let's do our mirror work. And we did our mirror work. Let us do more of our mindfulness, do more mindfulness. Because we thought, no, it's just us. We need to just keep positive, keep going. And yet we could feel there was something not quite Right. And we had this interesting vision. We came through as this abundant shadow into this light frequency, this light realm. And the immediate response we received was then the lack, the pain, the screaming, the suffering, the absence, the complete opposition to what we were. Ever since we were newborn babies, we could feel all that energy, the distortion around us. We remember it now. And that did something to us where the starting point, the absolute experiencing of this light was a distortion of the truth. So here comes the shadow, and then the light's meant to meet us here, but instead we had that light experience. It wasn't quite where we were meant to. We shifted into a different timeline. As we were Kemet, we could feel this beautiful abundance, yet we could feel the veil of Lasala. We were still having a little bit of that layer, and we couldn't quite know how to peel it back. We finally found the inspiration to ask this beautiful being of ether, because the light is their domain, really, as it were. And we asked them, do you think you can have a peek, have a bit of a look-see, and see if we're on the right channel? Because it feels like we're not quite on the right channel. Like it's like we just said to them, we feel if we were channel surfing, if we had a channel, like, like a cable or a satellite dish of channels, we said, we feel you have infinite channels of light. And then one of our true channels of light you have in your catalog. If you could just look in that catalog and just take that file out, and then we take whatever file we're operating on out and replace it with our true light, so that the shadow we are is the light we are, that the light we are living honors, receives, and accurately reflects the shadow we are. So the pure shadow we are being is the pure light we are receiving. They said, okay, well, we are not sure, but we will see what we can do, as they do. Immediately, and they're not with us, it was just over text. Immediately we felt this shutdown energy. We felt ourselves blink and integrate. We could then hear their voice as though they were speaking on a loudspeaker, which is very trippy. And they were saying, okay, we're about to now release the old light frequency, and we're now placing it with Kemet light and Velastri light. And then we felt a ring, ring, ring kind of energy. And then we looked around. We were at gym. Always happens at gym. I don't know why. We always have these crazy experiences where a lot of people are just watching us and they're like, okay, that's interesting. We were looking around and we could almost feel this shimmer, like like a mirage in the desert, the shimmering of energy. And we could feel that Linda was walking around in our reality. It was so interesting. So then we messaged them and said, 30 minutes later, we said, we saw you, we felt you were done. And they said, we didn't really feel anything. So we don't know if we did anything. And we said, oh, your higher self did it all. And it was beautiful to see how they were very present in their physical, yet their higher self knew exactly what to do and was doing everything else in between, right? Immediately, we could feel the connection. Immediately, we finally felt the abundance in this physical realm. We felt our energy increase substantially. And right now, every single moment ever since, we are feeling finally aligned, vibrational. We're feeling the resonance. We're feeling the abundance of this realm. We're feeling in sync. We're feeling connected. And then another layer happened a day later where the shadow came through. And we're like, oh, hello, shadow. I'm like, right, we're ready now to integrate the rest of the shadow. And we're thinking, the rest of the shadow, there's even more. Like, yes, some of the pure shadow wished to remain pure. So it would not integrate with you while you were still in a version of the light, which was not truly your frequency. So now that you are completely operating in a light which honors your source, your shadow in its purity, the pure shadow can now integrate. And we had a huge major integration with a whole lot more energy, a whole lot unknown. The unknown is a lot more than what we had thought it was. I mean, we knew it was infinite, but that infinite we had before almost had a bit of a feel. This infinite has zero feel. It's just unyieldingly, unboundingly infinite. And we felt ourselves receive even more, and in turn, even more of the light. Like a clarity, like finally 100% shadow, 100% light. And we could now receive quite a bit. We feel the reason why we're sharing this is because we can now assist all of you fine tune to your precise frequency. It will assist for the abundance you feel from your home domain realms to be felt in this physical completely and exactly. It will assist for a further deeper integration of your unknown energies, shadow energy, and of course then in turn your light energy, your physical manifest frequency. It is 2020 vision, the one we called into manifestation in 2019. Finally available, and we would like to be able to share this. We feel Linda's frequency, the ether, and they're very happy for us to also do this. We feel their frequency might assist in the ethereal realms, for we will be doing some adjustments through that energy. So, beautiful beings, let us connect and let us purify. We feel that is the first step, to purify, to align these beautiful frequencies. And then after that is done, we will all be at a space to then receive what we are ready to receive, truly ready to receive in this live stream, right? We always do a bit of prep work before, just to clear and to upgrade where we are required to be to receive. And it feels like the receiving, the preparation work at this one is to clarify that your shadow is pure shadow, and the light you are operating in, the realm you're operating in, is your realm, your universe, your saturation, your color grading is yours. Okay. Again, many of the integrations we do, we're always just allowing ourselves a deeper and clearer frequency of source. We've come to understand that coming into this earth frequency required a lot of sacrifice and a lot of binding and diluting and splintering and shifting in order for us to just be here, and then a lot of healing and transmuting in order for us to then release the resistance. And now this is the integrating, the receiving, and the recalibrating back to that which we are, without shifting out of our highest. So always being in your highest frequency as we ascend these different dimensional frequencies of Earth. So for many of you might think, oh, but didn't we do this clarifying? Yes, we will keep refocusing, re-anchoring, re-clearing, recalibrating all these incremental shifts in different dimensional planes, because we're going to do it as infinitely as we had to shift in order to align with Earth. Is the amount of infinite shifts we're going to keep doing to come back into our full power in the physical, except it's happening a lot faster. We can do quite a lot in one session. So we feel what we are doing right now, the focus is quite focused. The focus of what we're doing right now is to allow that focal frequency in your experiencing the abundance within and without, in order to allow the abundance of this year, 2025, to reach you. Because this abundance, what's coming through, seems to wish you to be in your pristine clarity. The opportunities, the experiences are not interested in a version of you that's diluted in any measure. And that was what we really received in the 2024 tarot integrations. The key to everything working out in all of the readings, the key to everything working out each and every single month, is you being source and not deviating, not people pleasing, not creating out of guilt and shame, not creating out of fear, not shifting out of your power, you being your truth and letting everybody experience your truth at all times is the key to the universe taking you and providing a most beautiful and abundant year. And we know that many of you here have already looked at the readings and you've seen those beautiful readings. And you can see that the key element is do not deviate from source, no matter who and what you are experiencing, what you're doing, what the conversation is. Is it work? Is it family? Is it a loved one? Is it a child? It doesn't matter who you are engaging with. You are 100% your truth. And that's enough for whoever it is. If it's in a business meeting, you're 100% your divine self, and they are meeting the business person within their divine energy. 100%. They might not understand your energy, and yet it will be everything to them in that meeting. So much so, they will want more of your energy. So they will create a job, create a situation for you to be there in your abundance. We are supported and we are wanted in this physical. And this year, in order to almost encourage us and to demonstrate how supported we are, is saying, before you receive what you know you're going to receive, we need you to be in your power, exacting no excuse. It's the only way you'll be able to trust your power, when you're in it 100% and you witness things happening. It's the only way you're going to trust the source you are, when you're within your source and you witness things happening. If you keep deviating and second guessing, you're never ever going to trust your power. That's you cannot receive and truly embody and encompass your power. The divine powers and energies you work with are powers which cannot be held and controlled. They are too immense. They are universal powers. They are multi-existence powers. Your energy affects everything. And so for you to try and hold and control, you're trying to hold a tidal wave, a tsunami. But should you just allow the power to flow through you and trust that as it flows through you at any given time, it's divine abundance and perfection and love. You will flow, you will feel, you will see this raging tsunami and tornado, feel it within you, and yet it has the precision, the accuracy, and the gentility to light a single flame on a candle. There is a measure of divine control, which is not holding, but allowing. Okay. And also, another good news, we found this rose quartz on our path. We're beginning to find crystals again as we're walking randomly around the street. It's such fun. Okay. We had a period where we found so many crystals just walking in the middle of the street, pyrite. We're like, what? Amethyst. We're like, what's happening? Like forest path, adventuring. We're like, what is going on? And we knew to pick it up. And that hasn't happened for a few years. So it's lovely for it to come back. Okay. As you see, we're quite giddy. Our energy is definitely more present, which is lovely. Okay, beautiful beings, let us see what we can do now that we are here in high definition, in our full spectrum of energy, in our full spectrum of shadow, and our full spectrum of light. Vitalos. Vikiresh kia tuta lavalave metashta vekesh kayato. Riviesh. Deep breath in. Vilatur talaveresh riazokesh. Deep breath out. Kivesh riatur kiazatosh. Deep breath in. Kivesh kiatir talazato. Deep breath out. Kivesh riakir talazatesh. Deep breath in. Kivesh riatur talavaresh kiatir. And deep breath out. Kivesh kiatur talavaresh. Keep breathing at your ease. Ricaro talazatos kituro talavaresh kiato talavalavesh kiriesh. You might find or feel yourself slightly displaced, beautiful beings. We are literally just going to unplug you from everything Don't worry, you'll still be centered within your soul. So just unplugging you from everything, and we're just going to realign you to your frequency. We feel this is how we do this. So just allow yourselves to feel light as we begin to unplug. Ratu kavesh, talave, viesh katu. Allow yourselves to float within nothingness. We shall begin with the shadow, kaviya talave. We call upon all shadow you are, and all pure shadow which has not yet come through, to come through. We will align with pure light, thus you may remain now. Receiving, integrating, interlacing, weaving. You are all now connecting to your pure shadow, pure unknown, your pure source, your home frequency, your truth, the star you are, the frequency you are, the infinite potential and possibility you are. Kirash katur kayatala vemeta. Kiravesh kati. Doing a bit of a recalibration, a clearing and a cleansing, as everything is now aligning in its pure form, in your pure form. So all the integrations are just being purified, cleared, aligned. You will all feel a sharper focus in your power, as though finally the station, the TV station, the radio station, the frequency dial is just right. Okay, now we call upon the ether. Aligning to the light which honors your pure shadow completely, utterly, fluidly, and absolutely. Resetting your rebirth into the physical, that now you come from the unknown, shadow, darkness, to the light of you, complete. Recalibrating and resetting. Some of you, your heads might be dropping. Others of you, your eyelids might be blinking, shaking. Some of you are a bit dizzy. Some of you nothing. However you're experiencing this, some of you just tranquil peace with nothing much happening. Whatever is happening, just allow it to flow. Don't try to control it. Releasing the Three of Swords energy. Everything that distorted you, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands. Whatever distortion, we're just going to align some elemental healing frequencies. You are the wind. Feel the wind flow through your body, through each cell. All which doesn't align being released. All which is yours being received. Your life force energy return. Connecting to the fire, Vayesh. You are fire. Your inner power reflected purely within your outer power. Your power circuitry healed, restored, reclaimed. Connecting to the water. Baturosh, you are water. Your spirit frequency, your soul. A rebirthing of your spirit and your soul to accuracy. your spirit frequency honoring your source, your soul. You now receive your true awakened soul. Connecting to the earth energy, for you are the earth, receiving your existence. The existence of you, fully awakened, integrating and aligning with this realm. And air, wind, you're experiencing of that which you are being accurate. Everything you are within being honored in the physical, completely, accurately, absolutely, without any hiccup, any hesitation, absolute representation of that which you are within your physical body, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, light body, star body, your whole physical avatar, emotional avatar, mental avatar, spirit body, light body, star body, all that you are. Your physical environment, your realm, your dimension, your universe, your reality, your earth, your world, whatever and however you perceive and realize your life, a complete honoring of that which you are. You can now feel the abundance that you know exists. You can feel it all around you, tangibly, viscerally. You can feel your energy return. Tangibly, physically, you can feel your excitement for the universe, for life, for what's around you, for what's to come. You can feel the abundance you're calling in more deeply and with absolute certainty than ever before. Final recalibrations. And now each of you receiving all of your frequencies of manifestation and creation, joy, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, all of that. All aligning, realigning through you now in your wholeness, oneness, within the absolute divine presence of you, of your source. You are finally the embodiment of your key, and you now unlock the door to your destiny. We are releasing completely the old light, the old illusion, the old realm, the old energies at your birth, conception, at the idea of you, the expected future of you through generational. My great 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 grandchildren will do A, B, and C, all of that. Releasing all of that energy, whatever, whoever even looked in your direction and blinked at you any other way, or just looked at you in any way which wasn't you, that's all going away. The only perspective of you is absolutely true to that which you are. Hmm. We shall allow you all to just integrate and receive headlessly and align. When you are done, please drink some water, and then we may begin with what is available at this time. We trust you all feel amazing, and it continues to grow. You'll see tomorrow, you'll all feel, well, some of you, it's in the morning, so by the end of the day, you're going to be bouncing off the walls with your energy. And for the rest of you going to sleep, the morning is going to be a very new morning for you all. And then it's up to you to maintain this. So now that you are here, should something not align, release it. Don't make excuses for it, but I must stay here because A, B, and no, you don't have to. There's nothing you must do. The human operating is to be released and for you to now be source, creating, responding. No excuses. You have to trust your source. Trust that when you release something, your source is going to come in and replace it and bring something better immediately. If there's a bit of a wait period, okay, source, I can see nothing much is coming through. Where must I be? Clearly, where I'm focusing isn't meant to be, so where must I be now? And allow yourself to shift. Be source about your daily experiences. Be source at all times. Release the human worry, human concern, human dithering and dathering. Be source. Be the mastery. Claim it. Okay, it's important. Source is saying the only delay is you. You're the only one causing any delay in anything you're experiencing at this time. By deciding how things should be, by forcing things, by dictating things. Should you just completely allow yourself to be source and surrender to your situation, you will receive the abundance of every moment you're in. And now with this integration, it should be a whole lot clearer for you to do so. When we're really excited. For it really, we can feel such a complete difference. We finally feel home, like we've arrived at a much deeper level. The days feel exciting again. They were exciting before, but now they're just really showing off. And it's wonderful. Okay. We believe we are all good and back and grounded. So just going to drink some water. The water jugs are getting bigger and bigger. Let this work. Okay. Let us now see what is available at this time. Ooh, the dragons are here. They wish to integrate their mastery at a fuller capacity that we are all now at our highest capacity. The star beings are here to bring through the higher frequencies to a higher capacity. In fact, all the beings are here. Your whole multi-vibrational frequencies. They're calling this a divine reset. So, deep breath in, Deep breath out. Let us begin. Kiritare. Connecting to pure light. Tare. Pure shadow. Vala. Pure existence. Kita. Star alchemy. Integrating a higher form of star alchemy. That which you are within, manifest within the physical around you at a higher capacity. Upgrading all components necessary within you for this shift and integrating now. Rayashtalave. The dragons now offer all of their frequency, so much so that you will no longer require the dragons. Of course, they'll be with us. They're always with us, yet they say, we are your teachers, your guides. We have a realm of our own, and this is your realm now, to roam and to explore. We assisted each of you by holding your power, your light for you to navigate. You can now hold it all on your own, for you're no longer holding it. You're finally simply embodying it. Beginning transfer of full mastery in 3, 2, 1. You need not seek the dragons or the dragon fire. You are the dragon fire. You are the dragons. Balosh. You need not seek the stars or the starlight. You are the starlight. You are the stars. Virato. You need not seek the moon or the illumination. You are the moon. You are the moonlight. Balate. You need not seek the sun or the healing power of existence. You are the sun. You are existence. Connecting to the galactic consciousness, the galactic council. Look at you, ever so crystal clear, all of you. Wonderful. We can now refine that which we are to you, that which you are to us, that which you are to existence. "2020, perfect vision," you say. You have released everything that stops you from seeing yourself in your clarity as such. Granted. 2020, perfect vision. Integrating, downloading, receiving. the power of manifestation, the power of creation, the power of alchemy, the power of awakening, the power of being, the power of existence. The power of love. Liberation. You are of the frequency liberation now, all of you. You can no longer ever, you do not have the capacity or the frequency match to ever be bound. You are eternally free. It's impossible to bind you. Unless you bind yourself again for another mission like this. Yet that's entirely up to you for now. Restoration. That which was lost, found. Forgotten, remembered. Released, removed, retained. That which is truly you, in all that you truly are, is now to be, is now. Being. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Soften, relax, allow yourself to receive. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep breathing at your ease. You're about to now have your full power capacity flow through you. This overflooding of your energy, as it were, assists to jumpstart your system and allows everything that you are to come online. We encourage you to simply let your power flow through you. Let it flow, let it go. Whatever comes to your conscious mind, release. The overflooding of your power is also clearing any last remnants of anything that isn't yours out. So if a random thought comes up or anything, agitation, let it go as quickly as it comes. Preparing you, receiving your power flow. Now, increasing to full maximum energy flow. Connecting to the pink frequency. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 We are the pink frequency, as humans named us pink many years ago, but The color you know as pink, the frequency you know as pink. This is us, this is we. Our true frequency name is Katalesh, also known as Katri, Piria, Talakate, Mit, Rivia, Kalo, Save, Kriyesh, Kitu, Kradi, Talame, Piaku, Take, Adi. We generally just release ourselves to namelessness. We wish to now share our frequency with you. Humans have understood our frequency as self-love. Some, the highest form of stability. Others, healing. Others, just light, fluffy, happy, giddy, feminine, masculine. Oh, so many labels, so many ways. And some, absolutely right, for that is what we channel through you, with special leaning into self-love, yes, and a higher form of stability, indeed. Yet now that you are here in your fullest capacity, you are able to receive us at our fullest capacity. And we are a frequency which will assist you in your physical now, more than ever, to reclaim your security, your sanctuary, your stability. Many of you are seeking homes, your home. Many of you are seeking jobs, your career. Many of you are seeking love, your relationship. We are here to mend your physical to you. Excellent. And now we, the frequency you know as pink, are simply at a different pitch of energy. As you can hear, we are everything and more. We can be anything we wish to be. We are not controlled. We are simply aligned. All that brings us joy and happiness. And now we wish to go low with you, so that the data in this dense realm also honors you completely. Surrender. Don't fight this feeling. Let your power heal this density to your love. Feel as the density shifts and lifts and no longer feels quite as dense anymore. And we're going to go all the way down, lowest of low, and all the way to you, wherever that pitch may be. There we are. Thank you for allowing us in without defining and confining and imprisoning us. Thank you for allowing us freedom. Yes. Excellent. Silver comes now to join you. Yes, silver. Pure silver. Pure silver. Pure silver. Each and every single cell and atom, pure silver. Allow all that you are to simply embody pure silver. Excellent. Rakuravesh. We now welcome purple. Purple welcomes you. Mm. You seem to have all forgotten your royalty. Interesting. You've worked so hard for so many lifetimes to achieve everything that you've achieved, and you've forgotten what it is you have achieved. But you had to. But now it's time for the remembrance. All frequencies of violet opened. All frequencies of purple. All frequencies of memory. Accessing the memories, the memory files of source, of truth, of that which will and is of assistance to you now, in this present moment, which encompasses the infinite you. Confidence, yes, in your power, in your source, yes. You're not being egoic. Stop deciding that when you claim your power, it's ego. Don't let ego fool you into being shy with your power. Confidence in the source you are. It allows all your power to be. Just as you observed the humans who succeed in their different fields. Surgeons are confident in their skill, musicians confident in their craft, sportsmen confident in their skill, in their mastery. You must be confident. Confidence is a frequency which has been diluted and detached from source, from spirituality, from craft. It is time that the confidence of your craft be restored, of your mastery reintegrated, of your power reestablished. Mm, mm. Mm. Excuse us, beautiful beings. We're just recovering from an bout of allergies. Rayashtave. Interesting. We now connect to the sky, the avian frequency, to 1,000,000 birds, 1,000,000,000 birds, 1,000,000,000,000 birds, an infinite number of birds in flight. Each bird free. You are an infinite frequency, each frequency free, in flight. There's no need to try to understand the flight pattern or to control where the birds, your frequencies, are going. Rather, surrender, allow all of the birds, all of your frequencies to simply be. Each bird knows exactly what they're doing, through feel, through source. Each frequency knows exactly what it's becoming, through feel, through source. Harness this infinite freedom, this infinite knowing, faith, and trust. Good fortune wishes to speak to us. We prefer not to speak, Kemet. We do rather would love to align. Of course. We, good fortune, we wish you to release what you think we are. It limits us. Thank you, that's much better. We, good fortune, align with you now. Let us lead the way. Surrender and let us lead the way. The next 2 weeks bring forth profound change in each and every single one of your lives. Those of you who have joined for this integration have fully aligned and integrated within this. We shall not name it. We ask that you be. We ask that you clear your mind of negativity, complaints, frustration, and fears, and toxic energies. We ask that you stop speaking of others, gossip, the curiosity of others' journeys, their ways. We ask that you simply surrender to you, your path, your light, your shadow, your source. You are all about to experience quite a physical 2 weeks, where you would normally be ethereally connecting to energies and downloading and integrating. Unless you do it for work, as Kemet does for their channels, etc., you will feel more grounded, physical. Allow this. This, first of all, allows all of the beautiful energy work you've done to catch up in the physical. It gives it time to manifest and materialize. And also, you have quite a few things coming up, and we would not want any of you to miss the experiences. Thus, best for you to be open, available, and quite physical to receive these physical manifestations. Remember, though we say you are to feel physical, we're not saying you're going to feel human. We're simply saying the source you are within will be shown to you without. So, the unknown, the free flow, the childlike innocence applies. It truly applies more now than ever before. You being at ease within the unknown isn't a transit experience. It's you now. You being present each and every single day isn't a transient experience. It is you always. The tools you have learned over the years are not to be discarded through laziness or excusing or but reality dot dot dot. You are to take ownership of your vibrational source power and create a reality which pleases you. There is not much you need to do. In fact, we would love all of you to do nothing. The only instruction, be. Be in each moment. Be within your joy, your well-being, your peace, your play, your fun, your rest, your ease, your joy, your confidence. Whatever it is that brings you, that brings that smile to that face, that brings you an ease, a relaxation, that allows play in your life. Be there. Release everything that takes away your joy. If you're offered anything that doesn't feel right or sit right, it's not even a consideration, it's a simple no. Be discerning. Honor yourself enough to only allow that which honors you to be what you partake in. It doesn't mean your life gets boring, oh no. In fact, you're all about to have a wilder time, the wildest time you have ever had, because now that you are open as source, without your guard up, without your walls up, now that you're open and safe within your frequency, well, now you are full, whole, everything goes, anything goes. Tarvesh taveresh katir. Kivaresh talazator kaviresh. Kitar talazarokiresh tavarokriesh katir. Miatur talavalavesh kiator. Kitish talavarosh katir. Miatur talavalosh katiresh. Miatur talava. Miatur talava. Miatur talavaresh. Miataresh katish. Okay, everyone, take your time. Receive everything you are receiving. Should you feel you are complete, drink some water. We have received all the integrations for today. Okay, so as you're all acclimatizing and aligning and all the beautiful frequencies you're feeling, um, we're having a bit of a shift in our alchemy on YouTube, where we are no longer going to do specific star sign integrations. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Magical indeed. We're rather going to bring through two integrations. Well, it depends. Sometimes the one we're going to bring tomorrow is a Feel Your Vibe, which we haven't done. We've done that with our tarot and our oracle. We haven't done it with our integrations like the way we're going to do it. So that's going to be interesting and new. That's quite a lengthy one, so we don't know if we'll do two or if there's another one, but we will generally do two integrations. Whatever we bring through is now aligned for the collective and everyone. And when we say the collective, we mean, well, the collective, everyone can really receive from it. It just depends on where you are, what you're going to receive from it. Yet the energies we're bringing through we not focused, for we are also very, we're not going to direct what we do yet. Manifestations, manifesting, creating abundance, bringing forth materialization, physical, it's time. And so we feel that that is where we are headed, or that's where we are now going to be. Should we bring through a star energy, for example, Libra or Leo or Pisces, should anything like that come through, then it's for everyone. For everybody has that placement in their chart. So it's just that the Piscean energies are working with all of us, or the Leo energies are working with all of us, or the Gemini frequencies are coming through for us. So it's going to be in a collective frequency, so that each of you receive unique codes, as you always do. It's just less structured. We're becoming a lot less contained because the different star signs were beautiful and it had its time. We are feeling, we are Kemet, we are adjusting to our timeline. And whatever Earth we are from, that timeline doesn't have horoscope, doesn't have star signs. We work at a very different grid. So we are bringing that grid forth through here. So the energy is becoming a lot more us, as opposed to utilizing what has been to heal. So it's a bit of a shift. We felt it coming. We're sort of dipping in and out. We feel it was also us being secure in our abilities, knowing that should we do this, yes, It's very easy for someone to see, oh, Pisces, oh, Leo, it's recognizable. But we realize that well, that's not necessary. We're no longer requiring recognition or similarity. We're quite happy to be in the unknown, fully and wholly. That we are now here. It's been quite the journey, and yet we're feeling quite settled. More than ever, to be honest. It has been quite an interesting last few days for us. Thank you, Vanti. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful contributions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We look forward to what you all receive. It's going to be quite an interesting month. February is bountiful with blessings. That's all we receive. It's a blessed February. So whatever you feel guided to do, do. Don't delay. Whatever you feel inspired to do, do. Do not delay. And if you're inspired to do nothing, do nothing. Don't delay to nothing. Because wherever you are guided or inspired, that's the abundant frequency for the blessings to come in, however they do come in. Be at ease, be at flow. Release being self-conscious and release deciding that people are not ready for you. Okay, don't judge yourself before you've even allowed yourself to be seen. Okay, shine brightly. Should others run from your light? Good riddance. Bye. You're finally clearing the energy for those who are ready. I just want the laughing faces for those who are ready for your light. Okay, that's how we have been. We have been very much our power, our truth now. We're no longer interested. If people can't handle it, okay, bye. We just, bye. We no longer need you to understand us. We no longer need you to get us. We no longer need you to make sense. We don't need you to feel what we feel, and all of us feel valid in what our feeling. We already feel what we feel. We don't need you to validate anything. We're okay. Thanks. So we wish you to have that same confidence. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's not you thinking you're better than others. It's you saying, hi, I exist. I'm allowed to exist. Here I am existing. Like everything else in nature is allowed to exist. Like this pack of tarot is tarrowing as it's tarrowing. It's not shriveling and hiding. Oh, don't look at me today. Oh no, I'm what? Oh no, you know, nothing here is being weird. Everything is just I exist, and you're allowed to be. I exist. So shine. Anything else? No. Okay. Hello, Lucky. Wow. My feet have never been so glued to the floor, buzzing for so long. So many beautiful images in my head. I wish I had a video recording. Lucky, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we are blessed to have you. We upload these on our YouTube. So you will be able to revisit this session, and you'll be able to look at the other live sessions you've had, should you feel inspired. So we look forward to you. You have this. It's online for you to receive from, however many times you feel inspired. And there'll be so much more coming through for everyone. Okay. That was magical and healing. Yay. We are so happy. Even Bugs Bunny's just running away with things. Calm down. Eh? We are happy. We are so thrilled that all of you received. And we look forward to how you feel. Okay. We generally don't say, like, please write comments and but If you experience your days anew in the next 2 weeks, write a little comment on the live. Would love to see, just to hear. It's, again, we know, we feel our work, so the validation is not necessary. We're just really curious as to your beautiful energies and your power and your magic and what's happening for you. It's nice to just to know we feel connected to each and every single one of you. So it brings us such a nice smile when we receive a message of, oh, this happened, or this breakthrough, or this shift happened, or I was walking down the street and the dragon came and said hello. We want to hear what the dragon said. If you can share. Sometimes you don't know, sometimes it's your business, but if you're happy to share what the dragon has said, we would love to hear it. So just should you feel inspired, please do not do it because you think you have to. Ugh, we do not enjoy forced energies. We would never enslave you to do what you think you have to, only when inspired, because that means you want to do it. And if you want to do it, it means you are present, you are loving it, you are happy in typing it. We want you happy typing, not frustrated and stressed. Please, please, please. Thank you. I've been watching in the shadows and hiding. Not anymore. Yes, please come through to the light. We feel your energy. And yes, it's time for you to shine, beautiful being. It's time for so much of your beautiful energy to come through and to materialize. Again, beautiful beings, for those of you interested, we are running a special for the month of February. We're running a discount on our one-on-one sessions and our alchemy lessons. So should you feel inspired, we would love for you to connect with us. And should you want to, and you're just thinking about finances, tell Source, this is for you, Al. So because it's for you, bring the money in so that I can connect more, and you will see. That's how we've always been whenever we do our healings, or whenever we need to go, or when we feel inspired for a healing, or if maybe there's something we see and we're like, Source, okay, so this is for us to, so you can bring it in so that, and it comes through so quickly. And we always bring the energy of, when you book, we ask that the funds you spend go right back into your account very quickly. We do not wish for any process, any part of the booking to be stressed. So before you book, you receive it. As you book, you have it. When you finish booking, it comes right back in. So it's just like, wow. That is what we have intended in our work. That is when we're thinking of the website and the sessions, that's what we said. We said, well, Source, we know what we give. We know all the energy we give. So we have to price it in a way which allows the energy to return, or else it feels weird and distorted. And all of you too, should you be doing your work, creative work, whatever industry you're in, make sure that you are asking for what you know is worthy of the time. It's so incredible. Your time, your effort, your skill, whatever it is, make sure that whatever you're receiving honors it, and you will literally feel how the energy changes when you're doing the work. It no longer feels like work, because now the energy is coming back. That tiredness or that exhaustion or that frustration or that weirdness is because the energy isn't being restored. That's what causes the friction. And as soon as we aligned everything, well, we just simply ask Source the amounts, and Source gives us the amounts. The first time we got them out, like, oh, Source, nobody, 2,000, who's going to? Source was like, hey, you need to value your work and understand what you do. And when we thought about it, we thought, okay, it's a whole hour and a half or 2 hours with us, because we generally spend about 2 hours. We enjoy, yabba, yabba, yabba. And we just like giving you everything. Everything must come through. And also about 6 to 8 months after the integration, you keep receiving. So it's like, okay, this is basically a 6-8 month investment. If you break it up, it's not that bad, So after we valued and saw the value of our work, and we agreed and said, okay, Source, we're going to trust this. Boom, it came through. So yes, we did as fairly as we could. We saw the general prices for energy work in the overseas, and the general prices for advanced energy work, okay? Advanced energy works overseas and here, and that is what we are pricing our things at, if you're wondering where we get our prices from. And if you are wondering how much to connect to source and ask, and the number you receive, believe it. Believe it. You remember at some point we had our first starting prices we thought were reasonable, but then a psychic who had worked for about 10 years booked with us, and she was like, I saw how cheap you were and I thought something was wrong. And then when I had the session, I was like, you should not be charging that much. Because when the first time when I saw your price, I thought, oh, I saw the YouTube. Yes, but now your prices, I'm like, what's happening? What's wrong? And I didn't even think of it in that perspective. So know your value, know your worth, beautiful beings. Make sure that whatever you are doing, it seemed important. I think some of you are doing creative projects, or maybe starting to do energy work, or maybe selling artwork. Maybe you are selling or your time. I don't know. Maybe some of you are illustrators, maybe digital strategists. All those fancy. So you might be doing all that work, and you're wondering how much your rate should be. Ask, and the number that comes in, trust it, and trust you will attract the beings, because you're attracting everybody who's already creating with the law of attraction. So they're not thinking from lack, that's too expensive. That's not where their mind is going to. They're going to, ooh, this feels amazing. Thank you, Source. Thank you for bringing in the abundance for me to do this. That's who you want to work with anyway, because now they're already abundantly bringing through abundance in their frequency. Okay. It's an interesting lesson, your own self-worth and value, right? So remember this going forward. Life-changing service, yes, indeed. Beautiful beings, we love each and every single one of you. Thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for coming through. We will see you on the 12th, which is this week. Is it a Tuesday? We feel it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. For the full moon in Leo. And it's going to be a whopper of a full moon. Wednesday, thank you, Vanti. So this Wednesday on the 12th of February, the full moon in Leo, we're having a live session. Power energies. We already started integrating these energies in December, actually. Last year, December, we already started receiving the full moon in Leo energies. So what we have been integrating at this time has been having the full moon in Leo energies on the 12th of February. So we're just going to now bring it all in a beautiful way. So please, beautiful beings, join us on the 12th of February for a live 8 p.m. South African time, South African Standard Time, or Central African Time. It's the same time frame, 8 p.m. And what else? Anything else? Please support our Kemet.oracle page channel for our tarot and oracles. We're going to be posting Feel Your Vibe energies there, crystal weavings. We're going to be a lot more fluid there, most likely a Feel Your Vibe a day or a collective reading. Again, not really star sign, but more generalized, so that you can just feel what aligns, integrate, and watch it manifest. We're really about manifestations at this time. That's bringing that which you are into materialization. And we look forward to that energy coming through for all of you. We'll also be posting more on our TikTok. And again, for those of you supporting us on our OnlyFans, thank you. OnlyFans, we have not higher. All of this is beautiful, advanced work. But OnlyFans feels like it's, as beautiful beings have said, it's our magic school. And whenever we lock in there, a being comes through, body take over, and all of a sudden we're on another level of enchantments and spells. Sometimes it's a whole meditation, other times a 2-minute whopper, but that 2-minute it's been interesting. Okay, so even if you think it's just a small little thing, you integrate it, and goodness, your next 2 weeks are on another planet. So should you want to just receive those, I won't even call it extra, it is just different energy codes. And it clears a lot of judgment because already there's almost stigma to OnlyFans. It feels like even being there already heals and clears quite a lot of energies and fears and insecurities, and they'll come up, and whatever comes up, it's good that you're seeing it and facing it, because then you're knowing what you're thinking about things. And wherever we are integrating there, it just there's something it unlocks just deeper and deeper and deeper. So we look forward to those of you receiving there and what you all experience when receiving there. The energies we have uploaded recently there were the elements earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And we did a rebirthing of the roots. So the tree of life, the roots, we got those recalibrated. And we have new roots now anchoring to receive the manifestations of earth. And then the latest upload was a prism, where now, because prism and the pyramid frequency is a triangular shape stability, so something about the light we are receiving now anchoring in a stable way within our creative field. So that's the kind of energies. It's like these very today we're going to ding, 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 ding. That's literally the best way I can explain what happens there. So we look forward if you join us, and we look forward for everything that manifests for you. We love you all. Goodbye. We will see you soon. Take care. Have a beautiful Sunday. Have a beautiful week. Have a magical one. So much love for you all. Thank you. This is a fascinating face. I think I'm going to do it. Don't even know what's happening there. Okay, bye everybody. Love you lots. Take care.